How's it going, everyone? No one's in
He
here.
wasn't ready. No, people will start joining.
Okay. Well, for those who have not been in here before, just want to say welcome to the 28th edition?
Yeah, 28th.
28th edition of Roulette Live, where Marc, Dubrick, and Seth from Stupid Questions Podcast jump in to a live session. To this week, it's a little bit different.
Quite a bit different.
I'm here in Tucson, Oro Valley.
Yeah.
Land of the triathletes during the months of winter.
And you're here for 1 week.
I'm here for 1 week, yes. I'm from California. It's been a long day.
Cheap bongs. Classic camp. All right, just run us through the week already. You got in.
I got in Saturday
night.
10:30. Sunday was a swim, bike, run, and a long run. Was it swim, bike, run?
For Sunday?
Yeah.
It was long run and a hard swim. That's it.
Yeah, so I've been sucking wind for days, and I'm from 900.
Classic bonk. Well, it's not. There's no altitude. It's like 2,000 feet here.
It's almost 3,000 compared to it's 2,000 up from where I'm from.
4 people. Anyways, classic camp. You went way too hard right away, and I paid for it. Did you? I don't know.
I don't think I went. No, I just tried to survive. I did a recovery week last week, so my heart rate's like really high. But it's been kind enough to let me jump in.
Yeah, honestly, it's nice. We don't need a split screen here. But it's a bit difficult to get in the same shot.
And not at all.
It's a new guest. What's up, Hannah? Friends from high school. Anyways, let's get into it.
Yeah. So Roulette Live.
It's up to you.
Anybody who wants to jump into these can, because this is the time when we come and ask questions of you guys. You can be invited up to join the actual live conversation where you can ask us questions. We'll ask you some questions. Who knows what we're going to have on this time? We do every week just to engage with the community. Right now we have a grand total of 4 of you watching. So it's the small grassroots community.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you to you 4.
So, yes. Thank you for
so many people just come on like, we don't want to listen to these two.
Yeah.
No, we're trying to make it interesting. There is little to no structure, which is good and bad. I kind of like it.
I think it's all good.
Obviously, we mostly talk about triathlon. We've talked about my race schedule for a while. We got a question. Let's go. Twin Wave.
Are you doing Tucson? The Tucson?
No, but we're going to watch. Today we rode on the bike path and we kind of...
For the finish.
Yeah, and I showed you the finish of the individual TT, which is on Friday in the morning or afternoon. And they have to do it on road bikes, which would be kind of interesting. It's all on a bike path. And then that evening, Friday evening, will be the crit down in Tucson. We're going to go watch that. Get a little rowdy for the cheering.
I've never been to a crit race.
I've never been to a crit race either.
Let's go.
Saturday, you're leaving.
I'm leaving Saturday morning.
Yeah. And then Sunday will be Saturday is the road race in Tucson, and then Sunday is the circuit race, is what they call it.
What does that mean?
Pretty much a bigger crit. It's a 4-turn race. I think 6 miles per lap. It's not like a mix between a road race and a crit.
An hour then.
Yep. But no, neither of us are doing it. I will be racing BWR Arizona.
Belgian waffle ride for those.
Yep. The middle distance, the wafer in 2 weeks, or a week and a half now. Thanks for the question.
Yeah, great question.
Oops.
It's cold out here in Texas. I don't know how y'all do it out there.
It's cold. He said it was cold.
I'm chilling.
Still 70 degrees right now.
I know. I've really fallen apart on my acclimation because it shouldn't be that cold.
Lacey.
Yeah,
we're invited. Wait. Is the moderator?
No. Just invite her. She in Utah?
St. George, yeah.
Oh, yeah. She's friends with Nick.
Yeah, so friend Nick.
Has children.
We
talked to her in her van.
She's at a pool.
Oh, Zach, why are you jumping on live? Nick would be so upset. That's sad.
I just finished my swim and hold up my phone and Instagram opened first, and so saw you were live.
Well, we appreciate it. Should we let
Yeah.
you cool down or?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was good to see you, boys.
Yeah, good. Just you. Not long till St. George. Excited to get everyone together.
Yeah.
I know. I'm excited. Are you coming, Seth?
No, I don't think so. When is it? I don't even know where it is.
May 10th.
The last one.
The last
I
one.
think my brother-in-law is graduating. I think that's why. Out in the East Coast.
I think
This is more important.
It's more important, yeah.
Yeah, right. I need to kind of weird. You're gonna go to med school, so it's not even a real grad.
All right, we're gonna let you cool down.
Yeah.
Thanks for
Okay.
responding. This is a first for us.
Yeah.
Chase.
Gotta get you back on.
Yeah.
No, she's
Have a good night.
before.
No, I mean
The
like
first
the
time.
people.
Yeah, swimming.
At least I'm, doing my job. So
Yeah.
you-
See ya.
Have a good night.
What a champ.
Yeah, what a
She
champ.
actually joined. Invite somebody else on here. We got. You should invite on some of your people who you met last weekend on the big ride. Yes. We just invited.
Yeah.
I don't know who it is.
Yes. Let's go. I saw you joined. I had to give it a shot, and you responded. Let's go.
Boy, what are you boys doing?
This is our weekly live. We just shoot the breeze, as Seth likes to say.
Mm-hmm.
This is Topher. This is Seth.
Nice to meet you,
The
sir.
best,
What's up, dude?
best Ironman videographer, photographer in the game.
Let's go.
Oh, big flex. Big flex.
Is that right? Am I supposed to say, or just take out the Ironman, just say in general, the best photographer and videographer?
You can phrase it however you'd like. I don't think that's a pretty far stretch. There's some very talented people out there. So I'm just takes a village to do good content in the Ironman space.
That's true.
Yeah.
What did you just get done doing? Or are you middle of the run?
I actually just ran like my tempo, pretty slow right now. Have not been training. I typically, this time of year, I'm like, oh, I could try and get fit. And then I find myself making myself busy again. So,
Yeah.
But yeah, little run. I'm just walking up the hill to my house.
Where
Took a little break.
do you live again?
I'm in California.
Yeah.
So I'm, San Diego, North County, close to Oceanside.
Far south then.
Yeah. Seth just moved to Redding.
Yep. Redding, California.
Okay.
Yeah. North Cal. Very far.
You're out?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm out in the country I live with the rednecks. I'm from the East Coast, so we do good out there.
It fits in. It's like Chattanooga and Redding is similar.
Yeah, it is a similar vibe. Yeah.
Fair enough. Yeah, I drove to Redding when I was probably 17 years old with a 24-foot flatbed truck full of palm trees to deliver out there.
No way.
Yeah. And I drove through the night, and I got to the last way station just before Redding, and I wasn't like a legal truck driver, so I didn't have any proper logging documents. And I got pulled into secondary, sleep deprived, very scared. Like, what have I done now? They're like, you have none of the right paperwork. And I think my destination was maybe call it 20 miles from there. So they just let me go. They said, make sure you have a sleep before you go to your next destination. So,
Got off without a big ticket, I'm sure.
Yeah.
oh yeah,
That's awesome.
young and dumb,
So I have a question for you, Topher. How did you get into the videography and photography world?
Ooh, that is a good question. Like in the original, I originally got into it from surf films. That was kind of my little MO growing up. I just always wanted to make surf film.
That's awesome. So you grew up in San Diego area.
I ended up shooting a lot of nightlife. I traveled with DJs and kind of was all over the place, shooting the early birth of electronic dance music in San Diego. So party boy.
That's awesome. Yeah, you have some good stories. I remember the first time we met, you were telling us about your life in Australia as well.
Yeah, I probably couldn't tell all the stories publicly on this platform. So those are personal stories that you can always ask in real life. I'm always an open book.
Yeah, they're good. They're good.
That's awesome.
So you guys, who's racing Oceanside?
Yeah. I'll see you there. That's where I'll open up my triathlon season. As
Fair enough.
most everyone in North America. And now a lot of it's cool because of the pro series. I feel like a lot of the pros are announcing their schedule ahead of time. That's something we haven't seen before. Always just a guessing game or when the schedule's released. So it's nice seeing like Patrick Lang is going to be there. He was there last year. But yeah, it's cool seeing everyone announce their schedules.
Yeah, well, speaking of that storyline, we're in the middle. Well, I'm in the middle of editing the first episode of the docuseries for Ironman from the Pro Series documentary we did last year.
Oh, nice.
And it's all Oceanside focused. Oceanside and Fenella Langridge. But yeah, it's feel like I'm reliving Oceanside all over again. And we'll probably air probably air the episode just before race week, give or take.
Fenella got third there.
Yeah, I'm getting, I think, sixth.
Sixth. Okay,
Yeah.
that's right. It was Taylor. Taylor kind of showed how you got to be a bit more strategic with the points, because she took away a lot of people's opportunity for points because she's so far ahead.
Yeah. No, big time. I mean, she had I think it was by the time people got their bikes racked, it was over a 10-minute lead coming off the bike. Just
Demolished it.
demolished it. I mean, it was total carnage. But I mean, the race for second and third was a good race though, between Emma Pallant, Paula Finlay. I mean, Fenella was there. Did she get fourth or sixth? I don't know. I feel like a couple other girls might have passed her. I might be wrong on that.
Yeah, I forget as well.
Oh no,
yeah, that was a good.
Grace Tech ran in there.
Yep, that's right. Grace might have been fourth.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a good race. And then even on the guys' side, I was pretty far back. I was seventh, but Lionel, Yele, Sam,
Something.
Jackson. Yeah, it was good.
It's pretty good race.
Quite the battle. Seeing Lionel come back.
Yeah.
We were just saying maybe we can say it. It doesn't matter. It was nice seeing Lionel today
Yeah.
for the first time. Yeah.
Lionel's alive. He's training.
Yeah.
Wow. Swam today, so we were all talking how it was nice to see him. Used to see him every week at Oro Valley because of the 50 meters. It was the first time in a month and a half since I've been here.
First time I've seen him in a whole year. But it was the last time I was here at that pool.
Yeah.
Classic. I actually talked to Trevor Foley the other day on the phone, and he said he saw Lionel the other day, or either he must have just spoken to Lionel. Apparently, he's back on his old training program.
Yeah.
Short and hard, tearing himself out.
I wish I would have taken notes. Maybe chat AI can do this. Go back and
See where it was.
take notes about everything he said that
Probably ask
needed to change or
transcript.
I don't know. It'd be funny. Do you know the Instagram handle Dangadar?
Yeah, Dan, he's an absolute legend. That gentleman, is he in here right now?
Wait, who is this beautiful creature in the sunglasses?
So Dan is like legendary drone pilot. He's filmed Matrix. Well, man, I'm blanking on all the names. You should go look at his Instagram. His drone reel is next level.
Are we check that out?
Yeah, he's the real deal. Go look at him.
Okay, yeah, we'll look into it. I shouldn't tell him that I'm looking into getting one of those personal drones, the Hover Air. Maybe I'll get his advice on what I should get for like a personal drone.
Yeah, that Hover Air, the one that oh man, who had one flying him around all through World Championships? Why am I blanking on his name?
The local, like Kyle Smith or something?
No, in like Kona and Nice. Is it Brad? Precision Hydration Brad?
Yeah, probably Brad.
Yeah.
But Marc Goddard also has a similar one. We did a shoot there, and he put it on my hand, and then it just flew off my hand and circled us, and then landed back on my hand.
Yeah.
Technology, dude. Yeah, if you want to do what is it? The Sky Dio or whatever it is. Those ones are good if you actually want to do some decent content of yourself.
Yeah, it's all about being able to do the content just by myself. If I'm training alone or something, which is most of the time.
Classic. But you guys are fit and ready to go.
Fit for what needs to be right now.
Piece of the season.
Yeah.
Well, I have one more question for you before we let you go.
Go for it.
What is the most challenging part of filming, making, or the whole part of putting together the docu-series for the Pro Series that you're working on?
Ooh. When you compare triathlon to other sport documentaries or docu-series that are circling around, you've got money, fame, kind of like extreme personalities. And I think when you compare it to like a Formula One or even Breakpoint, what's the track? There's some like real intense, like there's a lot more intensity, a lot more money going around that I think changes some of the extracurricular kind of things that happen for documenting things. And triathlon is such like I guess like metronomic, right? You're just like boom. You're just kind of like there's drama, but it's different type of drama. So it's trying to create. I mean, I think people celebrate wins, right? People love a good winning story, but people love a little like way more the broken story. People kind of probably gravitate to a little bit more, in a sense. I think we need more drama. I think the series is going to be really cool.
It's not my best for you.
Yeah, no, it's less. It's not like fancy cars and, you know, like, yes, the prize purse last year was big and it was awesome. But yeah, you're trying to find a way to market to the masses. So I think the triathlon world would really like the docuseries. You're just trying to find ways to broaden people's perspectives or teach people about a sport without making the people who are already involved in the sport feel like they're like, we already know what the sport is. Why are you telling us about it? We already know what the pro series is. Why are you talking about it? It's like, because we're trying to explain and grow the sport. So, the hardest part is people complaining about ads. Yeah. After the fact, because without ads, you can't make the content. So people get pissed off that they have to like see all these ads. And I think it's a little bit sad that Ironman cops a bad rap for it, but you know, we're all outsiders. Everyone's trying to do good for the sport and grow the sport.
All those
make it more popular I mean, everyone can talk shit through the internet, you know?
Yeah. So they should come along with you for some of the shoots then.
Right. Drown them out. Just don't even comment.
But the hardest part is also just breaking it down to a consumable piece. There's so much content.
Yeah. A lot of that.
Making it digestible for everyone it's a never-ending grind.
Yeah.
So, yeah, there's only so much budget to get the job done.
I do have one more question. Sorry to hold you up. Who has been the most enjoyable person to shoot in and out of the race?
Oh, we'll just have to do a real Tri-Squad plug. I feel like those guys are the best in the business.
Forced to say that, but
no, dude, it's so tough. I mean, the best to work with. You know, I feel like it's easier to answer who's the worst to work with.
That's fine. Let's start that drama.
Yeah.
Tag them in the comments real quick.
What just feel like invite them into the live. They're like, why do they want to talk right now? Why are you such pain?
We did that last week. Kyle Glass, who's actually watching right now, someone messaged in the DMs of this saying, why didn't you answer my text? Yeah. So we invited them both on.
Classic.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Beth, dude, I couldn't even.
Yeah.
I feel like I really enjoy working with everyone. I think the hardest part is like you're trying to tell people's stories, right? And I think it's a never-ending focus to try and figure out what's the best message and story to tell with each person you're with. And people, I don't necessarily have dude, favoriting right now, that's rough.
Yeah, okay.
It's really rough.
You can pass on this one. So
we'll just say Nick Chase. We'll say Nick Chase.
Yeah.
Is the worst or the best?
The best. The best. The best.
The best. He is pretty easy to work with. I bet it just depends, right? The environment, the personality. It just like it's different per their environment.
Yeah, everybody has different people get along different with different people. There's chemistry involved.
Yeah, I think we've been pretty lucky that most of the people in the space are pretty easy to work with.
We had a good time. So he's really good at golf. I found out. We went to Top Golf after St. George.
Okay.
So I'm a little upset you didn't say me, but yeah, it's fun.
Well, I couldn't do that.
Just saying. Hopefully we can work a lot more this year together.
Yeah, you just got to start putting together a run, you know?
Yeah. Seriously.
You know, we do a lot more if you started winning races again.
Oh, it's so true. All right. I got to get back to training. Seth, take over from here.
We all know you can swim, man, but you know, that whole like bike run thing, you're just kind of falling short.
Falling short. Oh, man. That's what I have nightmares about. Trust me.
Yeah, you're not bad. You're just not closing the door. Well, you are closing the door. The door is no longer open.
Yeah. The funny thing is, I do think I can be a better runner than swimmer.
Yeah. I mean, I get a flashback to Jason. Or was it Jason? Jason West, like throttling you, throwing it to you in, what was that shitty race that rained? Memphis?
Oh yeah. Oh man.
Was that your first
That was my
70.3 season?
Yeah, it was my second ever 70.3.
Didn't you win the weekend before?
Couple weekends before. And my first one was May, or I didn't win it. My first win in the 70.3 was last year in 2024. But that was let's see, Maine, the old Orchard Beach, when it was out using Ocean Swim, was my first ever one.
Non-pro series event.
No, yeah, Pro Series wasn't a thing. And then yeah, last year Cosmo. But yeah, Jason, I bet he'll come to 70.3 some more, because they only have to do 5 of the 10 this year, or
For the team.
5 of the 9. I forget how many.
Does the schedule set up for you guys better this year compared to last?
For the Pro Series?
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty similar. I'm not going after the whole series, but I'll do the North American ones, Oceanside, St. George, and then I'll do Placid. So it's not doing Texas. So it's still pretty easy for us. And then there's the Eagle Man. So it's honestly, it's pretty easy to put together a nice schedule with the Pro Series races.
Yeah.
Being in the US.
Why don't you sign up for a full and sack up? Be a man.
Placid. No,
You are
gonna sign up. Yeah,
You're
Lake
gonna do
Placid.
it. Come on.
Yeah.
Wow. Shocking.
I know. So if it goes well, then I'll do Nice. So I'll do 2 this year, hopefully.
Okay. There's really nothing that you can close the loop on in terms of chasing another race after that, is there?
No, that'd be a good spot to reevaluate after Placid.
Just getting the worlds.
Yeah. There's still World 70.3, but like if it goes well, then it's all eyes on Nice.
Yeah.
And if I don't qualify, then it's gonna be like the Santa Cruz, the Boise. I forget. There's like a good North American schedule, and I don't need to travel much.
Yeah, I guess if you look at the way the men's race unfolded, or the men's pro series and the season points, it felt like there wasn't as big of a drop off. The women's drop off was crazy for total points for the season. You know, like you probably didn't even, if you did 2 Ironmans, you were still like going to get a decent paycheck at the end of it. I don't know if you guys have looked at that, but
yeah, I looked at it a bit. I mean, let's see, Ellie Salthouse, she was the anomaly in a way. Without any full, she was able to get 10th or 11th, I think. On the men's side, you definitely had to do 3 to get in the top 10. So yeah, it's a lot of racing, and then you had to just be super consistent. In the 70, it was cool. The 70.3s mattered on the men's side too. Like Greg Barnaby won Western Australia. Patrick Lang didn't quite put it together at a 70.3, so he suffered a little bit on those points.
Yeah, he didn't. I think he really decided that going out with a win in Kona was a bit more of a good season closer than chasing a Pro Series win. But definitely a big swing in paycheck.
Right. Yeah, huge swing. I'm excited to see how it plays out this year.
Yeah, you got to think like people like that who have probably pretty good contracts and bonuses in place, that money isn't really worth chasing and just being like, see ya.
Yes. Just race for the win at the biggest races. They won't even do the series. Oh, here we go. So the whole family was out for a workout.
Oh, they're all cruising with our name. So
yeah, with the service. Well, we can let you go. Thanks for joining.
See you guys.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
See you in Oceanside. Good to meet you, Seth.
Yep. Can't wait.
Yeah, nice to meet you, man. The Topher. Is it Christopher?
He goes by Topher, but I think it's Christopher.
I really went out on a limb calling him.
He's got some crazy stories.
I'm sure he does.
Yeah.
Got to him.
Oh, we got some new guests.
We got new guests. There was a few.
Ted, Anna, what's up? Oh, yeah, we did have a few comments. All right, we're going to go back and look at these comments. Sorry we missed them.
One of them was asking, so everybody going to switch to...
Yeah, everyone seems to be announcing they're swimming with Blue 70.
Yeah, big contract.
You're jittery. Yeah. So right now we're sitting on the same, like, double, like a bench.
And don't mind it.
He's just moving, and I'm just bouncing up and down. Just chill.
This guy. I'm nervous.
It was Els Visser is with Blue 70. I think she just signed or re-signed. Kat Matthews, obviously all of RTS.
Is Blue 70 just handing out
the West? They always have a big pro team. Always. There's like last year there was 80 pros in Blue 70. I don't know how the contracts work and stuff, but yeah, it's funny. I mean, it's good. A lot of big names in Blue 70 for a good reason. I think they all saw me.
How good?
Me swimming in the Blue Stephanie wetsuit. No, it's a really good wetsuit. I swam in it now for 3 years. I'll continue to do so.
I think they're the only wetsuit that has the different thicknesses and like the patches.
No, they all
No?
they all do.
They all do that?
Yeah, they all do that.
They look so pronounced.
They are pretty pronounced, yeah. Especially those ones on the leg. We saw who was swimming this morning. A few people swimming in their wetsuits this morning.
Yeah, I remember.
Not Topher.
Tougher. What does that even mean?
Chris Topher. Topher Riley.
Tough.
I don't know. That's bad. What's going on right now?
We're trying to figure it out.
Yeah, we're coming back. Don't worry.
Getting mad at me because I've been.
What's the dealio? Should we just invite this person?
Do it. Call me Brooks. And then somebody was asking, as you invite them on, who is coming out of the water first?
They call me Brock. Brox is not on here anymore.
No, that's
No. This moderator is not the move.
I don't even know what that means.
I don't know.
I think they can control it.
All right, we won't do that then.
But the real
yeah, answer that.
yeah, who's coming out of the water first in 70.3 Oceanside? You, Greg Harper,
No, it won't be me.
Chase McQueen. My money is.
It'll be Greg.
I think yeah.
Yeah.
He was born in the water.
Chase McQueen is doing it.
Oh, that's what they said.
Oh, it could
I
be.
think Chase will do it actually.
Not unless he's doing full on short course still.
I need a text.
Yeah. No, I can almost guarantee like 95% it won't be me, because I've decided.
Where's all the belief, my man?
No, I believe myself at the end of the race, so I'd rather just like save it and then be ready for that big push.
Be in the front group on the feet, and then just
with the least amount of energy, be second, third.
It's good.
Getting out of the water, because there's this huge push when you get onto the bike, especially in the pro field. Because there's a dynamic with the 12 meters. There are groups that form, so it's really important to have that extra energy heading out on the bike.
There you go.
Well, for those of us, the swim is canceled. That's always the rumor. They've permanently moved it to the harbor, so it won't be canceled. Yeah.
But I feel like there was another.
Did we miss some more questions?
Probably.
Should we get Kyle on here again?
Yeah, sure. You can invite whoever you want. We can go totally random. We can go Kyle. Kyle, do you want to come on? It's a real question. It's been training like a beat here lately. Been seeing some motivational quotes being popping up more on Instagram.
I'm in the car because I just got done working out.
Nice.
Surprise.
Surprise. It's like four out of 5 times you've been on these lives, you're driving.
But what's more important, Kyle, I have to say, we were on this 2-hour easy ride, and I was coming out with this like philosophical reasoning about the grass being greener, and I literally quoted your Instagram story like, well, the fake grass is always greener. And he's like, I saw that on Kyle's story, and it was like my subconscious was pulling out the quotes from your Instagram. So you're influencing people. That's what I realized.
It's true.
It is true.
Can you read us the quote again with like a very deep motivational voice?
Yeah.
Probably not. Especially whenever you said deep voice. Unfortunately, that's one thing that I don't.
All right, a Kyle voice with motivate. I just want you to read it to us.
I don't remember what it. I don't remember what it says verbatim off the top of my head, but it's the grass isn't greener. The grass is just fake.
The grass.
Yeah.
The grass isn't always greener on the other side.
It's just fake.
It's just fake.
Yeah. Profound.
Fake grass. And just so you know, it's Chris Topher. So it's Topher, not
Christopher. Topher. He goes by Topher.
I'll call him
Topher.
I'll call him Topher for you.
Topher like gopher. That's what he told me.
Not Topher. It's Topher, just like Chris Topher.
That's my bad. That's my Midwest slang.
Just so you guys know.
Trust
me, I've gone round and round with him about it.
So, all right, if he's listening still, we're sorry.
Yeah.
What are you guys doing? You guys having fun in Arizona? Just a
little boys trip.
What's what? What'd you say?
You going up Mount Lemon?
Yep, tomorrow. I had a little, actually, a scare. My derailleur was not working. I reset it like 3 times, and then I was about to go out on a ride, and I went to shift, and the cable snapped somewhere. So luckily I got the new cables and got it all routed correctly, but I was like, what is going on? I thought I was just really bad at bike maintenance, even though I've done this a bunch of times. But yeah, so I got new cables, so we're going up tomorrow with Soren Jensen, I'm gonna get left in the dust, and everyone else gonna enjoy climbing.
Is it SRAM? Your
Shimano.
I mean, mechanical Shimano. So he was able to rewire it himself.
Yeah,
He did it all
It's
himself.
all fixed.
Have you heard of mechanical before?
me? Yeah, I used to ride mechanical
I love it. And he just
way back
you're able to
in the
fix
day.
it yourself.
Way back in the day.
I'm what you call Poe.
My first bike I had Sora or Tiagra.
Oh, yeah.
Viagra, yeah, that's right below. It goes Durace, Ultegra, 105, Tiagra,
Tiger Sora.
Sora,
And then Walmart.
and then
Gnarly.
I thought it was gonna be kind of a tricky fix because it's still internally routed cables, but you were able to like,
Yeah, I had all the housing, so it's totally fine. Oh, what's going on?
you know, a bird fight.
The quails are going
Yeah.
at it. Kyle, I have a question for you. How was it coming back to the desk and recording a new episode for the new season?
It was really good, and the prelim numbers look great. So
Yes.
it's like we never left. So we're going every week for the next 40+ weeks. So
Let's go.
we're back.
So lock it in. Everyone be ready.
You're training, you're efficient, you're editing, you got it all locked down. It's just gonna happen so fluid.
It's pretty insane how my routine is dialed right now. Hopefully nothing can derail it, but we'll see.
Yeah.
There we go. That's what I like to hear.
I'm thinking about coming out to Arizona maybe to do. I want to climb Mount Lemmon again because the first time I did it was like during COVID and that wasn't like very fast. So I want to see like how I could do it right now, like somewhat like getting back into training and then do it again like either like in the fall or maybe like during the summer.
Yeah, come in the spring. I'm here till the end of April. I can help you out. Be a SAG for you. Bring you some nutrition.
I would consider driving 15 hours to come climbing with you, Kyle. I've done it once. I'll do it again.
I'm trying to think. I might come like the first weekend of March, and then I'm going to go to Boulder the last weekend of March.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Speaking of Boulder, we had Lorenzo 47. Who was that?
How do you know they're from?
No, you said Kyle. Do you know Lorenzo 47?
No.
Oh, okay. He said keep hyping up your boy Trevor
On the
pod.
The reaction from the rest of
Trevor's going to be. It's going to be fun to watch Trevor race this season.
Oh,
I
for
think
sure. It was fun to watch him last year.
The hype's starting to build, and so I'm pumped.
Yeah, for sure.
Pumped for him. This season's going to be the most interesting, I feel like, from a pro racing perspective, both on the women's side and the men's side, because there's like, I mean, it's post-Olympic year, so those are always crazy, but the women's side in particular with Tamara stepping up to do Ironman stuff. Sorry, my dog's going crazy. Tamara stepping up and a couple other people on the women's side. And then on the men's side with you doing an Ironman and like multiple people kind of switching, like Magnus and Sam Laidlow and all them switching up to do Pro Series stuff. It could, I don't know, it could bode well for the viewer and media perspective.
I think so too. I mean, this is the first time we've had the 4-year cycle in a long time. Well, yeah, like a true 4-year. So last year we had a lot of people last Olympics we had a lot of people just stay in the short course because it was only a 2-year gap, and they didn't want to lose their ranking at all. So this is the proper, like, we'll see what happens, and with the PTO or T100 with Ironman series, there's so much more money in it. So people are way more willing to just stay in the sport because they can see a career in it now. Hopefully,
right.
More money.
So it'll be cool. It'll be interesting. But I'm gonna make some dinner. Get covered. Good luck tomorrow. It'll be fun. Make sure you
Thanks.
Yeah, thank you. Oh, we'll send you a picture of our cookies.
Yeah.
All right. See y'all.
Hey, bro. Bye.
I want to get Justin on here.
Justin, I haven't talked to him.
I know it's been a while.
He's just been grinding away. Working away.
Look how nice it is outside. Sorry for everyone who's up north, somewhere cold. We're sitting outside. This is Mount Lemmon right here.
I thought you were going to apologize for giving me junk about me bouncing.
No, you're still bouncing.
Not bouncing. It's this.
So we're climbing that mountain tomorrow. Yo, classic. Always on the trainer.
Post-work
dudes.
base. How was work today?
Oh, dude, it was terrible. I had 11 Zoom calls.
Ugh. What do you even do? Do you mostly listen and then make strategic decisions, or are you like presenting?
Um, More the former. I have 5 direct reports. I'm gonna get off the chart for a second.
Oh,
I'm gonna
don't let us know.
enjoy this little break. No, it's my third workout of the day,
Okay.
and I am just spinning at 160 watts.
There we
There you
go.
go.
Yeah, you should have seen my easy ride, our easy ride today. I hit 145, which is pretty freaking low, but I needed it.
100.
I needed it.
I'm like 180 today. Yeah, I'm tired, to be honest. I traveled to San Francisco last week, and then next week I'm off to Chicago for work.
Oh, are you?
And
Where in Chicago do you go?
so we usually have an all-day meeting in O'Hare Airport, so that we just fly in, we meet all day in this conference room, and then we fly back the
Oh,
next day.
that's horrific.
But this, dude, honestly, I like it more because
Just get out the trash.
this time it's a 24-hour trip, but the meeting is downtown, so we have 90 minutes in traffic each way.
Yeah.
And I'm just all about getting back to training right now. So
You take the train. You can take the train all the way from O'Hare into the city.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
And you can understand why Chicago sucks in the winter.
Yeah, I'm about to experience
So,
it.
what you like? You saying you're feeling tired? Obviously, you're working a ton. You're traveling a bunch. Or do you have something on the horizon that's going to be hopefully like a moment of reprieve or something you're looking forward to that's kind of being the source of motivation to hustle through it?
For sure. I mean, I'm stoked for the season, number one. But number two, after my trip to Chicago, I can't complain because I'm off to Maui for 5 days with 2 of my buddies just to ride bikes. And then we're flying straight from Maui to the Everyman Jack Team camp in San Diego, where I'm going to be like a little guest.
Nice.
I've been on the team a long
Hey,
time.
it's getting
Even though I'm not on the team this year, it'll be sweet. So I'll get 10 days to live like a real pro, and then back to work for 3 weeks, and then Oceanside.
So you're gonna be going to Maui. Are you gonna do the Haleakala ascent?
Oh yeah,
Is that your?
I think we might ride it hard. We might do it hard. No, this will be my 3rd time. I've done it twice.
Oh,
That's
they
sick.
go. Phil Guyman just got the new KOM, so you should go
You
turn.
just got it?
Oh my God, really?
All right,
Yeah.
take it down.
Oh no, I'd have to lose like 20 pounds and bump my watts by 50.
Sorry to take a tangent here. I just saw Jack Kelly or whoever runs the Triathlon Hour account just joined.
Oh, nice.
Is you and Greg and Ari doing your own podcast, right?
Yeah, we're doing the road to Oceanside on the Triathlon Patreon.
I heard the last episode was a good one. Is it?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
episode 5 is good. Episode 6 is even better. We're really starting to get almost too comfortable with each other. We're really just talking a lot of shit.
For you forget you're recording and that's going public.
Exactly. Exactly. I mean, in the last episode, I just straight up told Ari I don't believe his power meter. Like, I think he's just lying. Just like, we're just so ready to throw down on race day and just see what it's all about. Like, we're having a great time, and yeah, it's been a blast.
Yeah.
How are you?
It's like,
Good.
yeah, good. Training
man.
is coming together. I'm excited.
It's looking strong.
What'd you say?
I said you're looking strong.
Yeah, looking strong, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm excited to race as well. Obviously, still a lot of time before the first triathlon, but enjoying the training and getting in a good routine. I got to see the run make some good progress here, but the swim just is coming along nicely. I put that, texted you that swim set I did, so I was pretty happy with that.
Yeah. Yeah, that's awesome, man.
Our keeps saying he's the best swimmer in the sport. Ridiculous. Has he even met the shark?
The shark, which is
Yeah,
funny
that's
'cause
it.
I know I'm not the best swimmer. Greg, I mean,
You guys swam at Worlds together, so like,
yeah, and Greg, but like Greg Surgeoff, I mean, yeah, I'm definitely not the best swimmer by any means.
but the brand is all the people.
It's the brand.
They don't
Yeah.
remember who invented Kleenex. They remember Kleenex.
Yeah. Well, you don't want your brand to be getting dropped in the first 5 minutes of the bike either. So you get to decide which one you want.
Yeah, I want the shark to be the one on the run, right?
The land shark.
Crush people, eat people out. I don't know.
Yeah, exactly.
You just need to have Marc on as a special guest so you guys can have this really.
Dude, I applied. I
did-
texted Ari and he ghosted me.
Oh, called out.
You're not mid pack enough. You're too elite. You've won a race. You can't have won a race and be on the Patreon.
It was that the
I don't
that's
know.
what knocked me off the list.
Trying to get money.
No.
Yeah, man. But it's been good. I'm super stoked. It's been a great start to the year. I'm finally running again, so I'm on my 3rd week of actually running like consistently.
Oh, good.
It's I'm out of shape. Swim and bike is great. Run is just like,
But no injuries. You're feeling back to it
yeah,
in terms you can build. Good.
yeah, motivated and getting the new bike soon.
Like, yeah.
And stuff.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, the run will come back. I mean, it's good you can swim and bike. I always say that there's a few ways to get better at running. Obviously, you don't want to be injured from a 70.3 or like worry about that distance, but getting better at the bike helps your run.
Yeah,
so you're able to do
exactly.
that at least.
Yeah, man. You're also, I have this, I have to go back to my trainer room. I'm looking at this poster and there's like a picture of Dave Scott in his vintage years. I think I might have showed you this before. And it's like, it was like given to my dad in like 1994 Kona or something from Dave Scott. It has my name on it when I was like a newborn.
Oh, that's
And
so.
I just keep looking at this picture thinking of Mark now, and that's the mustache. He really lived vintage Dave Scott. It's pretty funny.
We just had a
Rocking that
question.
80s look.
Yeah, we'll see how much longer it goes. I don't know if I could race Oceanside with it or not.
You should. You'll get a lot of extra media attention, I bet.
Maybe, I don't know. Maybe we'll see. We'll see. It's really annoying.
Yeah.
We had one. We'll let you go, but one question from one of the viewers. What's your first race of the year?
Yeah.
Is it Oceanside?
It's Oceanside. Really stoked. And then
sorry.
I'm going to go down to Peru, St. George, and then Chattanooga.
All right, so you saw that. Perfect.
What about you? Oceanside.
Yeah.
And
Oceanside. I just decided to do Peru now.
no, you
Then
fucker. You're not doing Peru, are you?
no. So, dude, God, do it.
My non-refundable flights are booked. So.
Right. Oceanside, St. Anthony's, St. George, and then either Boulder or Eagle Man.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's awesome, man. I can't wait to race. It's going to be great.
Oh yeah, I can't wait.
Yet.
It's so nice being able to plan a schedule in a way. Like obviously don't know about the wild cards for the T100.
Yeah.
But back in those short course days, it was just like if you weren't ranked well, or even if you were ranked well, you could get kicked off start lists. But yeah, man, it was savage putting together a full schedule if you weren't like the top person in the country.
Such a bad system.
Yeah.
Oh, we're
Did we
glitching.
lose you?
Sorry, I flipped out of Instagram. I just got an email from Ironman saying,
Yeah, I just got that as well.
Oceanside is full. Please email us if you're no longer racing. It's like, I've gotten that email 5 times.
Yeah.
I'm still going to race.
I wonder how full it is and how many people they capped it at.
It's probably gonna be a record year.
I bet 80, I
80.
guess. We'll see.
80 for an in-water start.
Nasty.
Yeah.
Well, we got Patrick Longa just announced. So
Yeah.
I bet he's looking for this again.
He was there last year.
It's 10 places behind us. We forgot about him.
He took a wrong turn, which didn't help.
Yeah, we got Christian, Gustav, Patrick, got all the
Oh yeah,
all the world champs.
it'll be awesome.
Shane Gustav are for sure going.
I'm sure they are. Yeah, I heard they were.
All right, well, good to see you. Thanks for having me on.
Yeah, thanks for joining,
You,
Justin.
looking forward to seeing you soon, man.
Enjoy the rest of that ride.
Adios.
Yeah, bye.
Remove Justin. Yes.
What else we got in here? Of course,
Going big. Jack Kelly, please
Kelly.
give us a response here.
Dun 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 dun. dun.
Yeah, some good questions.
100%.
If he
First one.
responds.
First
Might
one
be
to
too big. He might not respond.
I asked him to be on the podcast one time. He said, "I'm too boring," and
No, he's not.
I know he's not. So hopefully one day he'll say yes. Mr. Kelly, could you please accept? I've never met you. Couldn't even actually. I've heard the podcast. So
What time is it? And it's pretty late.
where's he at? Is he...
Oh no, Australia, I guess. Maybe.
Oh,
So
it's early morning.
early, yeah. All right, not looking promising. Do you get notified? Like these people when I wave to them, do they get notified?
Yeah, they do. It says that Mark waved at you. Does anybody have any questions? Anybody else want to jump on?
Can you guys let me know what's going on with the mustaches?
See a lot of athletes with mustaches.
I know. I feel like there are a lot of athletes.
It's just like it's just in fashion. It's just like it's like bell bottom jeans.
Triathlon Hour is
Jack-
unable to join.
We are not happy with you, but mustaches are definitely just they're a fashion item.
And they help me put down massive watts.
Yeah,
Appreciate that, John Fry.
John.
And we're getting close to an hour. Do you want to invite anyone else, or should we just wrap it up?
Yeah, we might just wrap it up.
We're losing light out here, so we don't want to be in the dark like I was a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, we have fire
But
details.
yeah, if you made it this far, we appreciate it. We got 10 people still watching. You can comment even like while you're listening or watching this later, because I posted as a reel. We'll both get notified and we'll do our best to answer it.
I'll also post this on the stupid questions in a few days. The internet is actually not great here, so I'll try to download it and upload it in time. But yeah, if you guys want to listen to this conversation or go back and play parts of it, you can check that out on YouTube and Spotify, all the Apple Podcast stuff. Go follow Mark.
Yeah.
Well, this is definitely Mark's account, so everyone following Mark.
This is not even getting posted on your account. But yeah, we do this just to be a resource, to hopefully be. I want to be someone who people can reach out to, ask questions about triathlon. Oh, we did miss one question. I just remembered. Someone asked, how do I fuel? How do I know like how to properly fuel for a bike ride?
Oh, wow.
I'm sorry we missed that. I'm going back to the question right now.
I'm surprised you saw it. I never saw it.
No, it was a good question, so I remembered it. What's the best wheel brand? Envy.
I liked Envy.
Sorry, I'm just scrolling back to the question. Are you doing T100 San Francisco? I would love to do it.
Maybe.
Yeah, wild card. So it just depends on if I can get that. Okay, here we go. How do you determine your nutrition on the bike? Is it any kind of formula you use, or do you go by feel? For the amount of carbs per hour, I definitely recommend going by feel. If you're not pushing a ton of watts, so I'm, for example, pushing 320, if someone's or like 320 watts per hour, you know, I need the carbs just because I'm burning a lot of energy there. Or Abby might come out, you better answer this. But if you're pushing, 150, you're obviously not going to want to or be able to take in that many carbs per hour. So you got to look at what your like FTP is or like similar. But then go off feel. How's your stomach handle it? How's your gut handling it? You definitely can train it. I've been watching the David Roach stuff and the long distance ultra running and stuff. They obviously don't have the aid stations as often as we do. They don't carry the nutrition. I mean, they carry nutrition, but it's like not that much, and they're obviously running. So they got to do a lot of gut training. But something I just recently started was taking an Excel sheet, and this is for the amount of liquid per hour. Like I'm recording how much I'm sweating to then have a number about how much I need to take in. So I just did it the other day over a 90-minute ride with 3 by 20-minute effort. So a pretty hard ride. And I lost, I forget what it was, 2.5 or 3 pounds of liquid. And so I recorded the temperature here. Obviously low humidity. It was pretty cool out. So I know that's roughly the amount of liquid I need. And then I'll add carbs to that amount of liquid. I've been testing anywhere from like 100 to 120. That sits well with me. And I did the same exact test in Cozumel, and I lost like 5 pounds of liquid. So you'd spread apart the carbs across 5 pounds of liquid, for example. So that's something everyone can do. And then the next thing you want to do is also do the sodium. So I did the precision hydration test. What was it called? Remember, I'm putting you on the spot.
I remember what it's called. So it's a little contraption they use to test for I forget what disease it is now, but basically it's just a little electrolysis thing. It shocks your skin, makes you think that you need to sweat there, it makes you sweat, and then they push it through the sweat through this little tube in this machine, and it tells you the millimole reading of sodium per
so it gets you
per liter.
Per liter. So you get your number, your loss of sodium per liter.
Yeah.
And then you tie that into your loss of liquid per liter per hour. And now you have 2 really great metrics. Yeah. And then for carbs, just practice during long ride, long run, see what settles well, take notes of it, and just keep doing that.
Yeah, for sure. Quick fuck.
Best advice to get your FTP up. I remember the article on how you almost doubled yours in the pandemic. Yeah, it was good clickbait, wasn't it? I mean, it was just a lot of hard work. Consistency, I talk about that a lot. There's no quick fix, especially for cycling. I came from a running and swimming background, and for me, the cycling was really tough. But because I was new to it, I saw a lot of growth, which is partially the main reason why there was such a big jump. It was I was just so new to the sport, so all the riding was adding up. And then lately, in the past year or 2 years, I've gotten into lifting, and that's really helped my cycling power as well as injury prevention on the long runs and the racing for running.
I'd also just take that question, throw it into Chat GPT even, because it pulls from a lot of different articles. Take some of it with a grain of salt, but it gives you a lot of good roundabout like workouts. Just as far as like the best practice.
Hire a good
aerobic,
coach.
aerobic workouts.
I would say hire a good coach.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's
A mixture of all the things.
so many resources out there. But thanks everyone for joining. I think we got almost all the questions, I hope.
There was a couple more up here actually. What's your guys' opinion on lactate? I don't use it.
It's just another metric. It's another tool. Can be used.
Lionel,
But you got to use it a lot.
according to his
Yeah, I don't use it. No, I think it's it could be a good tool. My coach, James Peterson and I, we don't use it, and it seems to be doing just fine.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks everyone for joining. We're going to wrap it up. We're right at the hour. Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Next time.